Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, good. I have another video for us to watch. I've been watching a lot of videos from the channel Smile to Jannah, which is you know that channel, right? It's
Oh
like a
yeah, yeah.
Dawa Islamic channel. It's really good. It's a very edited. Like I don't know why he's not more popular than
He's
Muhammad
got half a
Hijab and
million
Ali Dawa.
subscribers, doesn't he?
I know, but he does a lot of more puts a lot more time in editing. It's like really professional editing compared
All
to
right.
Ali Davo and Muhammad Hijab. And I think like he goes to the core of what the as Muslim community is talking about. Like sometimes Ali Davo is like, what is he talking about? He's just like randomly talking. Like his sentences like start in a seems to be going in one direction and then ends up about
Somewhere
something else.
else.
But like, yeah, Smile to Jannah is like, I mean, I don't like his conclusions, but it's coherent, it's well structured, the editing is amazing. So I think like he's gonna end up being, I don't know why Ali Dawa is the biggest channel right now, but
Ali
his
Dava is
channel.
more. Ali Dava has this nuisance value. He's stupid. People feel sorry for stupid people. No, but like seriously, that video. But he's a trickster too. That video that we did on him sucking up to Mufti Menk, like that was a proper clickbait. He
Yeah.
gave the indication that he is going to rip into Mufti Menk, but then he ended up sucking up to him.
Right.
He's crafty. He's
So,
crafty.
so
Stupid, but not
anyways, I've
that
been look.
stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what have you got? That's Indian.
So,
That's yeah. Okay, tell me. Fill
yeah.
me in.
So I've been looking at. So we can't review the videos from Smile to Jannah and Ali Dava Muhammad Hijab because they're too long for us to be able to. Like a 10-minute video will take 2 hours for me to review, right? So for
Mm.
me to be able to get like 15-minute or 20-minute videos, I have to look at their video shorts that they put out. And basically it's segments that they cut out from longer videos. So I want to review this one. And the title, I haven't watched this. I don't know if I should pre-watch this before we review them, but you
No,
said no,
I
we
think
should
it's
get
good.
a.
No, I think we should watch it live. I have no idea. So
I,
obviously this is
I have no
that
idea.
woman is Nupur Sharma. She's the one who went into hiding after she said Muhammad's flying donkey. The guy on the
Oh
right
yeah.
is a regular on one of these India Muslim versus Hindu debates and that kind of stuff. So I think it's. Oh, I remember this one. This happened a long time ago. This happened about a year ago. I think that's one
Okay.
of those
Okay.
videos when she got into trouble after that. Like immediately after that, or maybe the same video. I think it's the same show
Mm,
in which you said, "Oh, what
good.
about your prophet? His flying donkey? He married on
Right.
that."
Right. Right. Yeah.
I
So
think so.
this segment of it is the title is Quran and Science at War, right?
Ooh,
So I want to see. Well, we think it is, right?
of
Like
course
I
it
mean,
is. It
yeah,
makes
yeah, yeah.
claims
So,
of moon splitting, the sun and the moon having an orbit, and
but it's pretty
seawater.
hypocritical coming from somebody that believes in Hinduism, isn't it?
Yeah, flying
Is it?
monkeys. They
Is
have
that
flying Muslims are flying donkeys and Hindus are flying monkeys. They have
right? I mean,
camel urine. They have camel urine. Hindus have cow urine. I mean, it's more similar
yeah,
than it's different.
yeah, yeah. It's oddly similar. Like I don't understand. Yeah, okay, but let's see what she's saying. Okay, so it says under here, Indian politicians' crazy statements on Islam. Okay, let's see what she's saying. Okay, what is it? Is that the translation of what she's saying? Mocking a place where Muslims do wudu. Nowadays, you haven't seen it on the roads. Oh, you leave it. You're flying horses, referring to Shabe Miraj. Oh yeah, that's the night. Shabe Miraj is the night that Muhammad went on his. Um, I don't like calling it flying donkey. Do you know why I don't like it calling it
Yeah,
flying
because
donkey?
it's technically they're not claiming that it's a donkey, but it's smaller than a horse but bigger than a donkey. Barak is the actual.
Yes,
It's a fictitious
I
word.
I know it's Barak. It's its own species. It's neither a horse or a donkey. It has a human face. Okay, but I also don't like it because I hate this anti-donkey sentiment that exists. Okay,
Oh.
donkeys are adorable and cute. Like why are people pro horse and anti-donkey? Why are we as a way to attack Islam? We are attacking donkeys. Donkeys are beautiful creature. Okay, they are wonderful animals. Okay, I don't know. I don't like using a donkey as an insult. They're
Yeah.
adorable. Okay, I
The
guess so.
bite.
But anyways, huh? They bite.
Yeah, the
Well,
bite.
maybe somebody's bothering them. Maybe people
Yeah,
shouldn't be
true.
abusing this.
I'm just referring to this video that was doing rounds just I think last week or something. Though this guy was actually really teasing this donkey, and then the donkey grabbed a hold of his ankle and it just didn't let it go. I was like, yeah, people were
Well,
like, good,
yeah,
good.
yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Maybe you should stop bothering the donkey. Anyways, let's see. Flying horses is Barak. It's like a mount. How about that? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. You are marrying a 6-year-old girl and having sex with her when she turns 9. I mean, again, it's fair. What she's saying is fair, but again, it's hypocritical, right? Because in Hinduism, you have a flying. Okay, they have a flying um animal,
Monkey.
Barak. You have a flying monkey. You have a flying monkey. Okay, so it's pretty hypocritical. Are we doing what about? And here, okay, before I ask if we are doing whataboutism, here they're saying that the prophet had sex with a 9-year-old. Well, your God had sex with a child, right? Isn't that even worse? Isn't that worse? And it's actually a lot worse because your God had sex with a child that was his own daughter.
No, but does she believe in it though? That Hindus don't have this dogma, or they don't have this baggage of literal dogma.
Mm,
So you know
right,
they you see people like Hakikachu, and you see a lot of these Muslims. They actually claim that yeah, so what? If you push
right.
these people in a corner, then they say no, I don't believe in that. So at least they distance themselves. So it's the same way when a modern Muslim says, I don't believe Aisha was 6 or 9. Then you
Mm.
go, okay, well, I can't throw that insult at you.
Would they
Uh,
will okay, no, but can you ask them, will you condemn this hadith? Okay, so if a Muslim says I don't believe in this hadith, or like, okay, do you condemn it? Okay,
I don't know. That's the whole reason why they don't believe in it, because they're
okay,
not happy with that.
so would she also condemn Hindu scripture?
Yeah, that would be an actual. Yeah, I think that's where they will flip flop. They would say, "Well, yeah,
Mm.
look, old people said that. I'm not going to condemn it because it's beautiful back in those days." Blah blah blah. They would make those arguments, but they would actually say, "I don't believe in it." So there's
Yeah,
subtle differences between
so
how they
I
behave
think
or how they respond.
a Hindu saying that, in Hinduism you don't really have to believe in these things. That's
Mhm.
not enough. Okay,
You have to
and
condemn it.
as a Hindu, do you condemn it? As a Hindu who believes in Hindu scriptures, would you
Mm.
condemn this part of your scripture that says Brahma married his own daughter? I mean, you know who? Actually, here's something I would say in defense of Hinduism. You know who else condemned it?
Who?
Sh- Shiva. Shiva. Shiva cut off his head. Brahma used to have 5 heads. Okay,
Yeah.
Shiva was like, "You dirty mother effer," right? Like, what are you disgusting piece of crap? What are you doing? That's your daughter, and he cut off his head. He's cut off one of his
Yeah.
5 heads. That's why he
But
has 4 heads now.
and that's why Hindus would say, "See, we had disagreements. You know, nobody dared to walk up to Prophet Muhammad and say, 'Hey, Prophet Muhammad, what are you doing?'" Abu Bakr may have shown some, resistance, but he eventually gave up because when Muhammad said, "Oh, I
Okay,
saw a dream."
another defense of Hindus. Another defense of Hindus. This is why Brahma doesn't have many temples, right?
Yeah. Oh,
We
yeah. They do
we
say
have
that. They do say
3.
that.
Yeah. Well, you have only one temple that people go there and worship Brahma. So in Hinduism right now, not Hinduism before, we have 3 main gods, right? Shiva, Vishnu, and Brahma. Brahma is the one that married his own daughter. By the way,
Mm.
the story is this story is very creepy. So he used to have one head, and he saw his daughter, and he was like looking at him, right? He was like, "Oh my God, she's hot," right? And the daughter was like, "Ew, this is weird." Daughter walked around so she could escapes his eye. So he grew another head. So the daughter was like, "Oh my God, that is weird." And he kept on moving, and he grew another head to be
Is
able to
that the
keep
reason? So he
walking
could
her.
probe on her.
Yeah, and then she went behind her, and he grew another head behind, and she was like jumped up, went into the sky, so she could escape all her gaze, and then he grew a head to look upwards. Okay, and Shiva
Wow.
Shiva came. It was like, this is
What the
disgusting.
hell?
You're stop doing that. And all 4 of the 5 heads said to Shiva, like, "Okay, yes, this is weird. We're disgusting. We should stop this." But one of the five heads hissed at Shiva. He's like, "Sss." Okay, and Shiva cut off that head. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. But eventually, he married the daughter anyways. I don't know what happened. Even though
No, but
he
hang on.
married
He
the
cut
daughter.
off his head though. What happened? Did
He
he
cut off his
grow it
head.
back?
No. He has. That's why he has 4 heads instead of 5. Okay. But then
Oh.
Brahma still married the daughter. I don't know how that ended up happening, even
Or
though
maybe
he
he didn't
lost.
learn his lesson.
Yeah, that's a pretty creepy story. But now,
Is it pretty?
so Shiva has a lot of temples and a lot of devotees. Vishnu has a lot of temples and a lot of devotees.
Yes.
Brahma, not that much.
Yeah. Someone actually
You know?
told me this. When I told that story, or someone else told me that story on my Urdu show, and someone said this is the reason why Brahma doesn't have that many temples. Shiva is a more revered god. I was like, oh,
Mhm,
okay. There's a moral story at the end. Do not
yeah.
bang your daughter. no,
So
but no,
yeah, so
but I didn't know this part that his daughter went there, so he said, "Oh, I'm gonna grow another set of eyes for this one, and another one." He's like, wherever you go, my eyes are gonna follow you." She was like, "Oh my god, my dad is a creep." That's actually a great script for Pornhub.
Ew, no.
Tell you
That- I
no
don't
kind
think
of.
you. I feel like it was a great script for a horror story. Imagine you walking or walking away from this creep, and instead of turning his head, a head grows so he could keep looking at you. That's like a horror movie.
You obviously haven't been on Pornhub lately.
Yeah, okay, well, this video is not gonna get. Can you stop mentioning that? We're trying to
P-Hub.
monetize these
Okay, I'll say
videos.
P-Hub. Okay, just beep it. Just beep it when I say. Just go
No,
beep beep hub.
I'm too lazy to go edit all those. Okay, well, okay.
But anyway, but by the way, this is the same video which got her in trouble.
Yeah, okay, let's continue. Who did this? Prophet Muhammad.
According to the Valmiki Ramayana, Ram married Sita when she was 6 years old.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah, Sita one is true. Yeah, the Muslim apologists have been saying that.
Okay, but here's the thing: you can't say that. We as atheists can be like, oh, yeah, you can't be like, oh, Ram mirrors. Like, this is from you. This is whataboutism. From us, this is not whataboutism because we're stepping outside of us and we're saying you're both of your religions are stupid, right?
But they're saying that. But the point that they say it, A, is hypocritical because you also have that. B, maybe there's nothing wrong with that because your religion has that too, and our religion have it too. So therefore, we are both PDF files. Sorry, we are both PDF files. No, actually, cut it out. Cut it out. That's gonna be bad.
Yeah. So no, you're
bite.
right. I like it. I like the fact that you are. No, I'm not gonna cut it out. I'm just gonna beep it or something. No, but I like the fact that you are steel manning him. You're.
I always do that, Armin.
Yeah, good job. Okay, yeah. All right. So you're saying maybe you guys have been too modernized by these Westerners and liberals, thinking that this is wrong. But look at your own tradition. There's nothing wrong with this. Maybe that's
that's the main point. That there's nothing wrong. He's actually defending it. He's saying it's okay. Your God did it. Our prophet did it. It's all cool. I think that's the point.
Yeah.
They're not condemning PDF.
We're not saying that.
Yeah, they're not condemning it. They're actually saying it's okay.
Yeah. But by the way, YouTube, we're not saying this, okay? These are these people. We're condemning it. Okay. Let's continue.
To the Valmiki Ramayana, Ram married Sita when she was 6 years old.
I like how our research as atheists is so easy. You know what I mean? Because we have to go dig up all these scripture from Hindus and Muslims and Christians to show them how flawed all their religion is. But because they're always fighting each other, they go dig up these things for us. That's right. So, for example, whenever I want to look at crazy things in Shia Hadith that is specific to Shia Hadith, you know where I go find these? In Sunnis criticizing Shia.
Oh yeah,
right.
That's a gold mine.
Yeah, it's amazing. The Sunnis have done all the work for us. They have found all the Shia specific hadith that is ridiculous So they like are free researchers. Like they go and find these for us. But also these this all works for us. Like we want like Muslims to go find ridiculous stuff in Hindu scripture, Hindus to do that in Muslim, and keep fighting. This ends up making more people atheists. It's not going to make Muslim become Hindu or Hindu become Muslims. It's just going to make people think like, okay, this is all ridiculous. So keep doing that. Keep up this fight. Oh wait, what is this?
When she was 6 years old.
Should I start speaking? Earth is flat according to the Quran, 88:20. Okay. Don't talk rubbish. Sit on flying horse and go away. Don't talk. This is so cool. Don't talk rubbish. Sit on flying horse and go away. Why is that other guy holding his ears like this? Is he like blah blah blah?
Maybe he's yeah, maybe it's that. Actually, I never noticed that. Go reverse a bit. Don't pause it. Go back a little bit. Yeah, pause it.
Okay,
Yeah, no. So he's just saying that I don't want to listen to this ill-mannered woman. So he was about to pull out. So he was pretending that he's going to pull his nose out.
Okay. He's like, this is too much blasphemy for me. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Now, what is Smile to Jannah going to say?
Oh, we already know what he's going to say.
Okay, there's no verse in the Quran that says explicitly that the earth is flat. The word that she's quoting and referring to, it says spread. Scientific verses in the Quran are
so, but the Quran is very the way that the Quran talks about the movements of the moon and the sun. It's pretty and everything else in the sky is pretty clear that it has a worldview of a flat earth and where the sun and the moon rotates, is moving and the earth is still. It's pretty clear that it has that. Like if you look at all the verses, it's pretty clear that it has that worldview, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is, and obviously it is explained in the Hadith. There are plenty of Hadiths, such as this one, Bukhari 3199. This is a funny one. One day Prophet Muhammad was going on in another version of that. It says one day Abu Dhar and Prophet Muhammad were going. They were both sitting on a single donkey, by the way. That's unfair to donkeys. Both of them were sitting there. And all of a sudden, Prophet Muhammad asked, do you know where the sun goes at the time of sunset? So Abu Dhar responded. He said, oh, I don't know. I guess I'm about to find out. So Prophet said, it goes, i.e. travels, till it prostrates itself underneath the throne and takes the permission to rise again, and it is permitted, and then a time will come. It will be about to prostrate itself, but its prostration will not be accepted, and it will ask permission to go on its course, but it will not be permitted. Smile to Jannah committed a blasphemy here, because yes, Smile to Jannah could make that argument that the Quran does not explicitly say that the earth is flat. Yes, it continuously 9 or 10 verses it says that the earth is spread out. You don't spread out a globe, you spread out a flat object. Okay, you could say ambiguous, but as you said, Armin, that the worldview Islamic theology on its own subscribes to is the one of a flat earth, because this hadith, and there are plenty of other hadiths which actually mention that the sun orbits around the earth. That's fair enough. Smile to Jannah could make that argument only if he was a Quranist, but I doubt he's a Quranist. He has to look at it in its entirety, and I have a feeling he's not going to mention that in the hadith. Yeah, it does say the earth is flat and the sun goes around the earth.
Yeah, and this is Sahih Bukhari, right? This is authentic hadith. This is like major part of Islamic teaching.
After the Quran, it's right Bukhari. After the Quran, it's Bukhari. That's it.
Yeah, it's Sahih. It says Sahih means in Islam this is considered absolutely authentic. That means every single word of it is true, right? So according to Islamic teaching, this is a fundamental part. What you're reading is a fundamental part of Islam, second only to the Quran, right? Yeah, there's no way.
But one point I need to make is that even in the hadith, this is implied that the sun has its course. It doesn't necessarily mean that this Hadith is saying that the earth is flat, but again, it is implied that the earth is flat and the sun is going around it.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it is, but the Quran, again, the Quran believes that the sun orbits around the earth. This is as crystal clear as it can get, which is also wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know that the sun doesn't orbit around the earth.
Yeah. All right, let's watch the rest of it. It's almost
Deliberately ambiguous, so they can apply to the people.
what? Deliberately
That
ambiguous.
she's quoting and referring to, it says spread. Scientific verses in the Quran are deliberately ambiguous, so they
Deliberately ambiguous. Doesn't the Quran have a verse specifically saying that the Quran is completely clear? Is like
Yeah.
very, very clear.
There's one more Quranic verse behind which they hide, is the one that some verses are allegorical or metaphorical,
Mhm.
and some are clear. But the Quran doesn't say which one are clear and which one are metaphorical.
But there's
So
another verse that says that the Quran, in the entirety of the Quran, is clear as well. That's a
yeah. I don't know if it uses the word. Yeah, but I think that's what it's implied. Otherwise, why would you say that this is a
Yeah.
clear book and in which you have guidance for entire mankind? What kind of guidance is this?
Ambiguous, yeah.
Muhammad was a very naughty man.
they can
Clever.
apply to the people living 50, 100, 200 years ago and in the future as well.
Okay, so that was that. Let me
The atheists
pause.
also have a hell. Oh wow. Okay.
That's my next video. Okay.
All right.